Hello, hello, hello. I know I didn't do anything on yesterday. Hold on. Okay. We actually have a very close friend in the hospital. So they're going to put her in a rehab care center that actually her dad was there and they didn't treat him very well. So, but anyways, so let's go here. Should I do a live on Facebook too? I don't think so. But I will go like this. And share to Facebook. There. Okay. So, oh, where is it? Well, it's trying to rain, which could be a good thing, which could be also a bad thing, because it's trying. It's actually have cooled down. It's muggy, but it's cooled down. Oh, poor baby's not on her blankie. Mama, take care of that. Why I'm talking stuck. Oh, we got a fan down there. So, let's see. We dug our trench. We put what we need down in it. We just now at the end of it to get some rock in it. And we are, I didn't want to, put it this way, my husband doesn't want to be on Facebook. And if he's doing something I don't want to do, don't want to put him on Facebook, don't want to put him on YouTube. He's a very private individual. And he'd do anything for anybody. But he gets frustrated because we get all these people that says, oh, we can help, we can help. And when we ask for help, which is very rare, they don't come and help. At all, period. Libby, come here. Oh, you missed the bunny. You missed the bunny. We have just a little bunny out there. Looked inside like, what you doing? I was going to pick her up, show her, and then flip you around so you can see her reaction. She'd, yeah. Say hello, Libby. Hello, Libby. She is such a sweetheart. Okay. Let's take these out. So I'm actually breaking down the refrigerator that we got. It's a 12 volt. I'm actually breaking down the box. I'm gonna have to take care of all that too today. Yeah, I'm running out of space here. So he's got like everything in one area. I mean, just coming all the way down, and it's just, you know. But anyways, so I'm breaking down this box because I'm tired of it being in my way every time I come in. And I forgot that it had foam and all this other stuff. We're keeping it just in case we had to send it back. Libby! Yes, I know. Libby, come here. Libby, no. Come here. No, come. Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. Our neighbor honked at us when we went by. You a good girl. She was gonna go after him, huh? You a good girl. You minded. Yes. Yes, you're a good girl. Now you're gonna growl at her. You a good girl. So, but anyways, so the place that we were staying at down, Libby, no, come back here. Good girl. Since he drove by, I don't want you sneaking off. Come on. You're fine. You're just fine. So now where I'm gonna put this, I don't know. Oh, the one thing is that it has cooled off, but it's muggier than mug. So this one. Ooh, that might be able to use what I need. So, like these. Come on. There, that's better. That's better. Stick in here right now. Oh, I got another one of those. Cool. Okay. And let's put this here. And let's bring this. Sorry that I'm not there. Let's kind of turn you over this way. So you can at least, yeah. Motorcycle. Over a little bit. Now, there, solar panel, one of them. Two needs to work on putting it up on this Connex. I think it's where he's said that he's gonna put it. So, yeah. Got the boards for it. And Actually, if let me get the broom. Get the broom. So, yeah, you're watching me do this, and sometimes I kind of go off. So he had only 23 hours at work this week, so he dug this trench. He did what he needed to do. We need to finish it. Just a little part of it. Well, 2 little parts. I think he's going to work on it Monday. And so, come here, Bubba. Come here, sweetie. I know you don't, she does not like the broom. She doesn't mind the vacuum. You can vacuum all over. And she'll stand there. You can vacuum around her and everything. And she still stands there, not having a clue. She could care less with a vacuum. Now, a broom, she does not like the broom at all. And I don't know if that's because someone accidentally hit her or what, but she does not like the broom at all. So I tried to pick her up and set her on something when I'm sweeping because she doesn't like the broom. So I don't accidentally, while she's trying to move, she's been like that ever since that we got her. For a dog that's been in a kennel, a dog crate, for hours on end, she's scared of a broom. And I don't understand why she'd be scared of a broom, to tell you the truth. But she is. So what's the next big project that we have? Well, we're waiting for the Connex. We got to move some of our gravel, big giant rock. Big, huge rock, gravel rock. Because that's had garbage in it. But I'll put this right there for right now. And that I don't care. Now you guys are probably thinking, Cheryl, why are you sweeping? Well, because you get a lot of sand in here. And there's a lot of times, and stickers, and there's a lot of times that I'll run around in here without shoes on. Every chance that I get. So, but anyways, I know nobody's going to watch this. So I want to touch base. This doesn't have anything to do with us because we are off grid. But I know more and more people are having this issue with it. More and more states are doing what they call brownouts. And apparently we had a brownout the other day. A couple people said that it was last night, but I know some of the part of the town was had the lights most of the night when I got up. And so let's get a little bit more light in here so I can see. But anyways, have more lights. There, that works. That gives me a little bit more room and more lights. Come here, baby. So anyways, okay. Now, where was I? Okay, now I know what I was trying to say. So we had people that the night before, not last night, but the night before, they were having no lights, no nothing, no anything. And it was a brownout, apparently. Now, you live in a county, you live in a state that half of the, I believe, don't quote me on it, but I believe over half of the electricity goes into California. Just because the population, I mean, the only biggest populations that you really have is Reno and Las Vegas. So they give us brown outages. I hear a vehicle. I think it's on first. But anyways, so quiet here. Listen. It's quiet. But so you have, so they have brown outage in different places. And so when the lights go out, they complain. When they get notice, they still complain. And I'm thinking, if you don't want to pay the high, I know people that's paying anywhere from $500 to $600 a month or higher during the summer, and it's still pretty high. It'll be half of that during the winter time out here. That's because it's hot. They run their air conditioning around the clock, or they run tons of fans with the air conditioning. But anyways, I am going, I don't understand why these people do this. I don't understand why. You're out in area like Silver Springs, Stagecoach, even Dayton. Dayton's bigger than us. Okay. And you know that there's going to be these brownage. Winter, summers, we have the data, people are complaining, well, how's this going to work with the data centers? Well, the data centers, I know one of them, and I have actually posted it, has actually, they're going to do a solar field, and they're also going to reuse the water. It's trying to rain again. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I just want it to pour down rain. Just as hard as it can be for a while. But, if you're out here and you know this happens, why don't you do the right thing and go and get a generator, plug it in, make sure you have plenty of gas, get solar panels, get some batteries, make sure that they're fully charged so you can plug things in, and people are saying that things are so expensive out here for this. Yeah. It is. It is very expensive. Very, very expensive. But, if you set up solar panels and you unhook, you might still have to pay the taxes and whatever because things are hooked up. But if you get more people doing that, the electric company is going to see it. Electric company is actually going to see, oh, we do a brown edge, and they could care less. More and more, you're seeing signs of it more and more that it's going to be a issue that I'm losing my brain right now. That more and more issues are going to come up, more and more stuff's going to come up. And in order to deal with it and everything else, you're going to have to just go with it, But you don't really have to go with it to a point where you're going to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Why are we so... Why, as a royal, not royal, out in the boonies town that doesn't even have a mayor, why is everybody so worried about doing electricity? Why is everybody so worried about all of this? Why don't you guys go and realize that, hopefully I got this. Yeah, I did, without hurting the other one. Here you are complaining every time there's a brownout. you're complaining every time that something's broke, you know, why are you guys so into this when you guys can actually go, you know, start, I know it's a lot of money, but start saving up your money, you know, $10, $15 out of a paycheck, $5 out of a paycheck, you know, $5, let's see, $5 times 5 times 12 is $60. You get a little backup, something, you know. If you put 15 times 12, 180. If you have money aside, then you can get some type of backup for electricity, even if it's for a very short time. And where you can get it recharged, you know, spend the extra money. And once you get the extra money and you spend it and you get it all set up, you know, and you're going, you know, I don't have a clue on why people are so willing to not do this. You know, not willing to do this, not willing to do anything to help themselves. But start sorry about the light. You know, say, okay, I am going to take care of this. I am tired of this. I really don't want to deal with this. Come on. What I'm trying to say is, if you spend the money and you do a backup generator or solar panels and you have them fully charged, that when the grid goes down, you have something. You know, you don't have to depend on the grid. You know, one of these days we're not going to have the grid because the grid hasn't been updated for years. I mean, we're still running off the grid that that they were running off when I was born. That's over 50 years ago. Still the same grid that my parents, when they started putting people on the grid when they were kids. So what did our grandparents do when they were younger? Think about that. Well, I will be 58 in a week or so. Come on. There we go. Perfect. And my parents, not so much my parents, you know, they lived with probably no electricity growing up, or most of the time. And when they did get electricity, we're still on that one. We're still on that electricity, on that grid. They haven't really updated it. They might, you know, update a system on it, but it's hooked up. They had to figure out how to update it, how to get the up system to work with the older system, because they never replaced the older system, part of the older system. So they had to hook up the computers and stuff to the older system. So do you really want to trust the grid? You know we have a neighbor here that his theory on solar is it doesn't, after 5 years with the solar panels, you have to replace them. So it's not to him, it's not how would you say it? It doesn't give him his money back. But he runs 2 generators. One is diesel, one is propane. And he finally upgraded his system. They're not running all the time because he's got battery backup just like the solar does. And when they go, and he's got it all automatic now, so his propane generator will kick on when the batteries gets to a certain low, and it will charge the batteries up, and then it will shut off. And the only time that he says the only time he uses his diesel one is when they're watering their trees, which takes all day for the pump, for the water pump. We have electronic engineer, which is Don, which we were living at his place for a while. That's all he has is solar. And he believes in solar. So we kind of want to do a hybrid is what we want to do. Well, what my husband wants to do. We have another neighbor. He just has a windmill I think he's hooking up solar, so he'll have the windmill and solar. And we want to do solar, windmill. Excuse me. I have this one that doesn't want to break. I think I have a smaller one that I think I can use. Where did it go? There it is. So, I don't know. I don't get into things like that. I let my husband deal with that. Let's try these. I don't care. The only thing I care about, and I'm just keeping my mouth shut, and he's starting to get it, is he wants there we go. That works. So they all should be the same length now. He wants everything to be I can shut that off for a little bit. He wants everything to be on a 12-volt system. And he's starting to realize that he can't do that too much. Oh, the sun's coming out. It didn't rain like it said that it was going to. But, you know, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to complain about it, whatever he wants to do. Because in the long run, he's going to realize, I think he's already starting to realize it, so. I'm not going to be anything about it. Not going to do it, not going to worry about it, however he wants to hook it up. You know, sometimes you just got to deal with it. Just got to say, you know, I'm just going to deal with it and figure it all out on my own. But him and I have been talking about it, and I told him, I said, it's important next year that we got to have chickens in the spring, and we got to set up a greenhouse or something like a greenhouse to start growing our own food. So he totally understands where I'm coming from now, because he's always, you know, has always said, you know, I don't you know, I want to set these up first. And I go, yeah, I get it. But also you have to understand that you also have to get I got a job offer here. Let's read it together and laugh about it. Hi, this is Jessica from Ladders. Don't know who Ladders is, the company. Reaching out to you. I reveal your profile and fill experience aligns very well with our flexible part-time remote role. The position is centered of helping a popular app store gain greater exposure, attraction, more traffic, and increased downloads. Salary is $200 to $500 per year. Salary base is 1,000 for working days. Flexible hours 60 to 90 minutes per day, 4 days. Benefits, free training, 15 to 20 days of paid vacation a year. We currently have 15 openings. If you are interested in this position and are 25 years and older, please send the details to So let's write this down. Let's see what they do. Probably want they give me a number. So this is how, damn it. Undo sand. Thank you. So letters. Okay. So let's go to the App Store. It's kind of cool because, you know, they like, oh, blah, 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 blah. So let's see. App Store. Search. Ladder. Leather straightening. Letter VIP. Card ladder. Ladder suites. Ladder safety. Ladder master. It's a game. Ladder random. It's a game. HAV ladder. I do not see any ladder store. So let's go like this. Let's go back to the app. Now, since I can't find it, so let's click on this and let's do message. And then go details. Details. Question mark. Ladder app for store is not in my store, my app store. So let's see. I got 2 text messages from that. And the email that they have is a weird email, so I said, "Are you a scammer?" So let's go back. And where are they? There we go. Hi, I'm Jessica. Nice to meet you. You're inquiring job-related information. The main task of this job to help merchant increase awareness to the explorers to their products data in order to improve conversation rate of their products. You will need a mobile phone or a computer to work anywhere. So I put in need. I said, what is the name of the app? I need more information about the company, like the name, where the headquarters is located. Headquarters is located. Located. How long you've been? How long the company been in business? What other information? How would I get paid? Is it by day or weekly? Weekly. And the important question is, where did you get my resume at? I don't even have a resume out. So let's see what they say. Interesting. We go from something different, something that I'm mumbling about, to something different. How interesting. So, do I want to use those or a different one? I don't know. Those will be hard to work with. Thought I had longer ones. I don't know. Let's see how well these work. I know I have longer ones. I just don't know where they are. So I don't know. You know, my husband says, "Oh, we're better off if something does happen." But yet we don't have. Yeah, I'm going to have to find my other ones because these are going to be way too big. I thought so. I need my skinnier ones. Or I just need to get my wire out. But, so that's where it is. Oh, they're not going to send me anything else. Let's reread this again. Should we call the number? Let's call the number.
Please leave your message for 33227900061.
Hey, if this is Jessica, you text me and you're not sending me back any information about the job offer that you sent me. So check your text, and if this ain't Jessica and this is someone else's number, please know that Jessica is using your number to scam people, because I think Jessica is just a scammer because she's not getting back to me. She can't prove that she what company she works for or anything like that. So thank you. You don't have to return my phone call. But Jessica, you can text me back the information if you're not a scammer of what I'm asking. Thank you. People don't understand this, that scammers will use, they have this program that they will use other people's numbers. Libby, no. Where are you barking at? But anyways, no. Crazy dog. No, I don't want you going. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there. Goodness sakers. Or did you see a bunny? But anyways, I'm going to get off of here. I've talked enough. Love you all, whoever sees this. And please like, subscribe. Say you're stupid, you're crazy, you're a crazy old woman, you're heavy set, you're fat, you're ugly. I don't care what you say. I will reply. Thank you. And have a wonderful day.